Hello, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a post, your very first post, or create a new post, and add a photo for judging. Or if you just want to add a photo. This is just really about adding any kind of photo. And so here we go. So if you're coming off the last video, you're most likely going to be right here on your profile page, because this is where you would have logged into. And all you have to do from here is right up above here at the top left, you can click on under post, click on add new. And if you happen to be on the actual home page and you're logged in, say you've already signed up and you're on the home page and you want to create a post, you'll have this little bar up here. And then you can choose Add New and click on Post if you'd like to do it that way. So here we are at the Add New Post. You'd want to give your post a decent title, something very descriptive, either the horse's name, maybe where the horse or where you guys were. Just something quick for argument's sake for this video. I'm just going to do something very generic. This is a test post. All right, and then you can either tab down or click down here into the body. Now, one other key element is that here you're going to have a visual and an HTML tab. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on visual for you. If not, I would highly recommend clicking that. That way it's very WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Unless you know HTML and want to throw some HTML code in there, by all means go that route. But for this video, I'm assuming that we are all very beginners here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a new post. For your post, if you have something, if you're in one of the rings or whatever, I just highly recommend you add some content. Hey, my name is Jeremy and my horse's name is Jupiter, which is actually my dog's name. Oops. Jupiter, and we would like your critique. Oh, excuse me, critique. There we go. Then you can add stuff like, maybe where you were, whatever. Just add some good content there. Then just hit enter. And then if you're going to add a photo, I highly, highly, highly recommend that all photos that you add to the site are images that you have already downloaded to your computer and have saved them somewhere. Because if you try to link from another website, it'll still work in the post, but on the home page, see how we have these are pulling the thumbnails from the post, at least for the photos. And if you don't add something there, then it's not going to have. If you try to link to the photo, there will not be any type of thumbnail. And unless you're really good at this, I can do another video on how to add thumbnails. But you would actually have to click this button down here for adding a featured image. So let's just assume that all 99% of everybody is going to have their photos either emailed to them or somewhere on their computer coming out of their camera. And all you want to do is hover right here over this first one where it says add an image. You'll click that. When the dialog comes up, again, this is where you can link from a URL. So if you have it hosted on some type of hosting account or like PhotoBucket or Flickr, don't recommend this route because then it will create a problem when people try to view it on the front page. So I recommend from the computer, you'll hit select files, navigate to where your photos are stored. In this demonstration, I've already found a photo online that I want to use. Once it uploads it, go ahead and give it a good title. Just maybe the horse's name or whatever the occasion is. This is my horse. And right here, I highly recommend, now you can leave this here because, and I'll tell you why, if the photo is really large, and I'm going to go over that in a second, they can click that image and actually go see a full page image of it. So you can just leave that there. What I recommend is justifying it for your alignment right here, is justify it to the left. And now here, this is really, really critical. The dimensions of your photo should be no more in the post, and if you can do this prior, it'd be great, but in the post, you don't want it to be any more than 600 by 400, or at least 600 pixels wide. And the reason why is that the posting area is 600 pixels. It's just a little bit over 600 pixels, It gives plenty of room for padding, and it will come out perfect. It's a perfect size. There shouldn't be any reason why someone won't be able to get the full detail of the image of that size. So for this image, it is already 600 by 400, so I'm going to go with the full image down here. Now, if yours is, let's say, it's above 600 pixels wide, you'll want to choose either large or medium to get it below the 600, and which is fine because it won't be. It should still be a decent enough size for people to get to be able to see it, and then they can also click on the image in the post, which will take them to a much larger photo. So you always want to make the initial post no more than 600 pixels wide. Once you've selected that, you'll choose Insert into Post, and there you have that. All right, so you got your content, you've got your image, all this information down here. You don't have to add this information. This is more for SEO purposes. You can always add, if you want to, you can add your custom title, which is basically the same title as up here. This is a test post, maybe a little bit of meta description, so if somebody searches and they find you on the web, they'll have a little bit of description to read. It's really, again, it's really not necessary if you don't want to. What is critical is right over here to your right, under categories. You're going to want to choose where this photo needs to go for whatever ring that you want to place this post. For this one, I'll do winner circle, and then you can also do post tag. So maybe you could do, you know, horse show Atlanta, maybe your horse's name. I don't know why I'm having a tough time typing here. Your horse's name, any kind of keywords that are relevant to the actual post that may come up. People might search for, or may see the tag on the blog and click on it. And once you fill them in, they're all comma separated. So you type in one comma space and then the next word. Hit add. That's pretty much it. From here, you can either hit preview, which will open it in a new window, so you'll get a preview of the post, or you can just go ahead and hit publish, which we'll do now. Once you hit publish, it will go ahead and publish your post. And then from here, you can click this little view post, which will take you out to the actual post, and this is what it would look like on the blog. So have your content, and then your photo, and then this is where people can leave comments and critique and stuff like that. And then what's critical though, and why I do not recommend linking to a photo, but actually uploading it, is because on the home page, now that you've created that, you are going to show up under the appropriate category that you selected. So if I were to link to this image would not be here right here. You'd have some content, but there would be no image, and it would just kind of throw things off, and it just looks a lot better this way, and people are going to see the horse. They'll probably want to click on that. They may not even read this information. But that's pretty much it for adding a photo. And again, I highly recommend that you upload it instead of linking to it. And that was pretty basic. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And the next video will go over how to create a post and embed video. Thank you very much.